Right, so for this unit of work, we're going to be looking at sort of using animation. We're going to do animation on eSafety, so we're kind of combining two areas. The animation program we're going to use is called Adobe Fireworks, and it's a frame-by-frame animation. So to get to it, we go to Start, All Programs. We are going to scroll down to Adobe Design Premium CS4 and to Adobe Fireworks CS4. And then that should pop up with our animation program. So we've now got our blank front screen. We want to create a new document. So create new Fireworks document. We can have a width and a height that's in pixels. A resolution, we're just going to leave that at 72, but I'm going to do the width of 600, and I am going to do a height of 400. Okay, and this now will give us our blank canvas. So this here is our blank canvas to draw on. We've got lots of windows and menus around, but all we need to worry about in the first instance is the tools. Okay, and the tools are on the left hand side here. Okay, there's loads and loads of different tools. So for instance, there is a paintbrush tool. When I click on a tool, I get properties at the bottom down here. So I can choose a color, I can choose a size, I could choose a type of edge if I wanted to. Okay, and then I just click and I can draw on there. So that is the paintbrush tool. We've got lots of other tools, like a pencil and a rubber, and those tools can be used quite nicely with this. We've also underneath got a section called vector tools. So now we've got a pen tool. The pen tool is quite nice because you click, and wherever you click it draws a line. If you click and hold, you draw a curved line. And when you're done, we double click. Another good tool is the shape tool here. If I click and hold, it brings up a pop-up menu so I can choose my own type of shape. So I'm going to change from an ellipse to a rectangle. We've now got a fill option at the bottom, so I can choose my fill color. Notice that the line stays the same, so if you want a different line on there or a different colored line, you have to change it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to a basic sort of round line. I can draw a shape on it, and there's my shape. I've also got some text with a T. Again, the tools are at the bottom, so type of text can be changed, size can be changed there, color. Let's click that and say hello. And when you're finished with the tool, okay, or you want to move to something else, or if it's clicking around and it's not working, particularly with the text tool, so when I click it, it makes more text. If you go back to this filled in arrow at the top, that's your selection tool. I can then select any of these areas that I want. So if I hover over a line, it goes red. I click on it, I can drag it. Text will be a red box. If I hover over here, the dots go red, and we can click and we can move. We can go to the corners and we can resize. Okay, on a line that you've clicked around, you can go to one of the dots, and sometimes you can drag it, sometimes you can't. So I can get this one here. Again, I can go to the corner and I can drag it. If you've got dots in this one, you need to go to the white arrow, and then if you click on the dot, you can drag the dot. You can also curl the sections, so I can drag the dot and change that. Okay, you can also use that as a selection tool that you can drag. If you go to one of these other tools, like the rectangle, to drag the dots, it allows you to change it, and then you should be able to drag the individual dots out to make a different shape. But the basic things to know are that when you start up, you select a size, you click and you select a size, you then got your tools on the left hand side, and you have got your properties and your changing colors underneath. So the first task really is to have a go at getting some shapes in there, changing colours and styles, and getting used to some of these tools.